Okay, pre-K. So now we're going to go back to our sandwich book that we started last time, and we're going to add a couple pages today. We're not going to finish the book, but we're going to start adding some pages. So I'm going to put my sandwich aside for just a moment. You're going to need some colored sheets of paper. Construction paper is great. If you don't have construction paper, just color a sheet of paper, whatever color you want it to be. So I'm going to look at Sam's book to see what does he do. He makes the sheets bigger than the page of the book so that these lettuce leaves overlap. So I'm going to put my book right here as a guide. I'm going to put a line right here at the top of the fold and a line right here at the bottom of the fold. Now, this is my sandwich. I'm going to draw my own lettuce leaves that are going to come out and come in around my book. But I'm also going to trace around my book so I know where to fold my lettuce leaves like that. So I traced around my book. Here's my book. And I made the lettuce leaves come out beyond the book. That's what I want to do. Now I'm going to cut this out with a pair of scissors. It's going to be my first new page in my book. And I'm thinking, what silly surprise could I hide in my book for someone to find? Well, first of all, I want to make it look like lettuce leaves. Do you like to eat salad? Oh, I love salad. One of my favorite things to have with dinner or for lunch. So if I want to make this like lettuce leaves, maybe that you'd have in salad, I'm going to take a marker and I'm just going to take a dark green marker and I'm going to make some lines that remind me of lettuce leaves. Little lines, like little veins in my salad. Make sure these look like little strips of lettuce coming in here with veins. And here's another piece of lettuce up here and up here. And I'm just making it look like lettuce leaves. So nobody opening up my sandwich would think there's something unusual in it. It's just lettuce leaves, right? Nothing funny going on here. I'm not trying to trick anybody. But let's see what happens. So my daughter actually loves insects. Even though she's in her 20s now, she still loves insects and she's studying them in the university she's attending. So why don't we put the insect that she's learning about? Put my page right here and I'm gonna fold it right here for a minute, just so later when we have to staple it together, that's gonna be able to fit in there just fine. Okay, so there's my, oh, look at that. My lettuce leaves are coming out of my sandwich just like I wanted them to. So I'm gonna open it up and I'm gonna fold it down now. Which flap is going to have the surprise? That is the question, right? I'm gonna fold in the edges and let's see. Are you ready to hear what insect my daughter likes to study in college? Well, guess what? They're ants. So I'm gonna put a little ant, a little head, crawling underneath that lettuce leaf. There is my ant, so that when my book is all folded up, and I'm gonna make sure I have some good folds here, that is what's gonna be hiding on that page when we put our book together. That will be open the book and you'll see, oh, there's an ant hiding in my lettuce. Oh no. Okay, so let's put the lettuce leaf sheet aside. Now next, I'm gonna use my book again and do the same thing I did before. I'm going to put a line right here at the fold and a line here. I'm gonna trace around my sandwich so I know how big it is. Whoopsie. Look at that. Miss Benter always makes mistakes too. Come on down around my sandwich. So there's my sandwich shape. This time I'm gonna make tomatoes. Do you ever have tomatoes on your sandwich? I love tomatoes in a salad, and I love tomatoes on a hamburger. Sometimes I like tomatoes with cheese. I like tomato soup. Oh, and who doesn't like tomato sauce? Love tomato sauce on my pasta. But this time we're gonna have sliced tomatoes that remind us of tomatoes you'd put on a sandwich. Okay, so I'm gonna take a red marker this time, and I'm gonna use that red marker to make these look like delicious sliced tomatoes with the seeds. And I want them to be sliced tomatoes because that's the kind you'd probably put on your sandwich. So I'm gonna put some in here, like this. I'm gonna come over here and make another tomato right here. A little tomato. Do you like cherry tomatoes? Oh, when they come out of the garden in the summer, those are the best. If you've not had a cherry tomato, you are missing out. Let me tell you, they're sweet, juicy, delicious. I hope that you have one this summer. And maybe you even take time to grow a garden, if you don't already have one, in your backyard. It's a wonderful thing to do in the summer. So here is just circles making my tomatoes. What could be hiding under one of these tomato flaps? It's a good idea to make your flaps pretty big so you can hide something. Now there's a pretty big one right there. Hide something interesting under it. Because if they're too small, you're not going to be able to hide anything, are you? So I think I'm going to use the biggest flap right here to hide something. What could it be? I know. I'm going to hide a blue beetle. So I'm going to make the beetle shell here. I'm going to make him have a little head here, little legs like a beetle has, and I'm going to make him a colorful beetle. I'm going to make him have a blue head, blue-green head, and then I'm going to make him have pink shell, and I'm going to give him 2 little eyes. So we're just about to eat this delicious sandwich, and lo and behold, oh no, there's gonna be a beetle and an ant in my sandwich. So what I'd like you to do is just to tuck those 2 papers into your book. Now we're not gonna attach them yet. Let's wait till next class when we make a few more pages, and we can fold this little bit here, just like we did on the green, and tuck that into our book. Then later, oh boy, my sandwich is getting pretty full here. Later, we're gonna be able to add maybe 2 more sheets and see what's hiding in your book. Can't wait to see it. Make sure you share a picture with me via the Showbie app and check off your criteria sheet. Have fun. Bye-bye.